Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? It is so glad to see you. Oh, it is so glad. I mean, it is so good. It is so good to see you guys. Yeah, I see you. You might not think so, but I see you. I'm coming at you with more relationship talk. One of my favorite topics. And this video, I thought about this video as I was listening to a song from one of my favorite bands. And of course y'all know it's country music. And it's by Zac Brown Band. And the song is entitled, I Saw Goodbye in Her Eyes. Well, actually, I think it's called Goodbye in Her Eyes. But in this song, I'm going to place the lyrics down below and also the link to the video. But even if you don't listen to the song, even if country's not your thing, even if you don't watch the video, at least look at the lyrics, because to me the lyrics are just so powerful and so appropriate for what I'm about to talk about. But in those lyrics, a part of it says, it was so plain to see. She found what she was looking for, and I knew it wasn't me. So often in our relationships, we see goodbye in her eyes. We see goodbye in his eyes. And it's so plain to see that they found what they were looking for somewhere else. And you know it's not you, but we're still holding on to that relationship. And for this particular video, I'm more so talking to the ladies. Men, you can listen in, and I appreciate my men of the Blessed Place. Hi, big boy Hollywood. He's not the only man, but he's special though. In this song, he's talking about he saw goodbye in her eyes. But I'm talking to my ladies. Ladies, quite often, goodbye is in his eyes. But we don't recognize it because we don't recognize what goodbye looked like. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to give about 5 points how you can recognize when goodbye is in his eyes. Now, of course, there are a lot more signs than what I'm about to share with you. But if there is a combination of these things going on in your relationship, it's time to reassess. Is it time to say goodbye? Because he's basically has said goodbye to you without actually saying the words. But his actions have basically said goodbye. Okay, how do you know when goodbye is in his eyes? Number one, he shuts down verbally. Communication ceases to exist, or it's almost zilch. There might just be the, just the common, hi, how you doing, how was your day, etc. But are you really, really communicating? Or has that communication been diminished? He's not calling you like he normally calls you, or he's not texting you like he normally texts you, or when you're together, he seems to be afar off. His mind seems to be somewhere else. You all are not talking and laughing and communicating and being intimate, verbally like you used to be. Well, quite often it's because goodbye is in his eyes, and he might be spending time with you. His body might be spending time with you, but his mind and his heart may possibly be somewhere else. That's something that you have to assess for yourself, because he might have goodbye in his eyes. Number two, you no longer do the mutual activity, do activities that you used to mutually enjoy. Maybe you don't do them as often. Maybe you enjoyed going to flea markets, but now he doesn't want to go to flea markets. Maybe you enjoy going to the farmer's market, but now he doesn't want to go to the farmer's market. Maybe you all enjoyed playing tennis, and now he no longer wants to play tennis, or he has a new tennis partner. Maybe you all enjoyed going to movies, but now, there's an excuse for every movie. Oh, I want to see that one. That one seems stupid. I'm busy. I got to work. I don't have time. Whatever it is, whatever activities you used to mutually enjoy, but now it seems like he doesn't want to do anything. Perhaps it's because goodbye is in his eyes and his heart and his mind is somewhere with you. but out of obligation or even perhaps even still love or comfortableness or a love for you, he's still there. But that burning desire, that infatuation may be gone and it may be with somebody else. Number 3, he's less affectionate with you, or the sex has diminished or almost stopped. You know, ladies, this is something that we have to answer for ourselves. And we know when things have changed. We know when he used to touch me and now he doesn't. We know when he used to look at me with desire, but now he doesn't. We know when he used to kiss my neck right there. He used to kiss my shoulder right there. He used to give me that forehead kiss, you know, but no, now he no longer do these things. Or we know when what his sexual appetite is like, and you know, maybe he loves sex, you know, every day, a few times a day, you know, twice a week, once a week. We know what his sexual appetite is, and we know when it has changed. Believe me, we are the first to know when that sexual appetite has changed, when it's diminished. And of course, there are many different reasons why it could change. Many different reasons. You know, and there could be many reasons that have nothing to do with him not wanting you. You know, it could be medical, it could be age, it could be stress. There are many different reasons. But what I'm saying is you have to look at that particular situation in conjunction with other things. If that's the only thing that's changed in your relationship, it might just be medical. It might just be stress. It just might be something that you all need to communicate about. But ladies, we know. We got to stop giving these excuses when we know that there's a major change in our relationship. And we know that we see goodbye in his eyes. We're just afraid of what we see. Number 4, his attention has focused elsewhere. His attention is focused on other people, other activity, at work. You know, of course, it's obvious that all of his attention and focus is not going to be 100% on you and 100% on the relationship. The man has to work. I don't know about y'all, but my man has to work. So I understand his attention may be on work. And as my husband is a pastor, his attention is on our church, on Glorious and on the members of Glorious, and on praying for them and you know, being a good shepherd. So I know that his attention and focus is on being a full-time employee and being a full-time pastor, and you know, he has friends, and you know, he has other activities. So I understand, ladies, that your husband or your man, they're going to have other, you know, focuses. But has his focus changed or shifted, that his focus is entirely away from you, and now his focus is just honing in on one particular thing? You know, is he, you know, wherein he used to work 10 hours, is now he's telling you, you know, he's at work 16 hours, 18 hours, you know, with his focus, you know, when he had a good balance, when he was going to church, but also spending time with you. But now it seems like his focus is all at church. Don't think that things can't be going on at church. Some things can be going on at church that shouldn't be going on at church. So you have to recognize where is that focus being shifted to and away from you. And there should be some type of balance. Like I said, my husband, you know, has all of these other things going on, but he also has a focus on me. So that's number 4. Has his attention focused somewhere else and shifted away from you. And number 5, your opinion no longer matter or holds weight in his life. Where he at one time respected your opinion, depended on your opinion, asked your opinion, but now your opinion does not even matter. It just, you can tell the difference where you say, okay, he used to ask me, did I mind this or that? He used to ask me if I mind if he did this or that. He used to ask me what I thought about this or that. But it doesn't even seem like my opinion is not even asked, not even considered, not even taken into consideration. So who's speaking into his life? Who's now taking your place? Because believe me, most men have someone, a woman in his life who's speaking into his life. His mother, his wife, his girlfriend, somebody, somewhere, a woman is speaking into your man's life. Is it the woman pastor? Is it his, his best friend who's a girl? Is it his mama? Is it you? Your opinion should be the strongest opinion and the most respected opinion in his life. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Y'all know I'm very opinionated. But I think that your opinion should be have the utmost weight in his life. And most men are getting some type of guidance or opinion or something like that from some woman in your life, in his life. Is it yours or is it somewhere else? So those are ways that you can figure out. And like I said, and it's not just one of these, it's a combination of these, because we realize that in relationship there are ebbs and flows, there are peaks and valleys, and if you're together long enough, your relationship is gonna run the gamut of different things going on. But you have to really, really look at the situation, be honest about the situation, and realize, is this just a like a time period in our life where things are changing, or is this something more going on? Does he have goodbye in his eyes? Ladies, we got to start being honest with ourselves about these things, because I think we are the most dishonest with ourselves. We can be the most honest person, and I consider myself a very honest person. I don't steal. I try to be good to people, but we will lie most to ourselves about what is going on in our lives, and especially with our men. We gotta stop doing that. Okay, so that's how you know goodbye is in his eyes. It's plain to see that he found what he was looking for, and it's obvious it wasn't me. You got to decide for yourself. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed.